everybody are fine and safe. So now let us start our lesson let us start a new lesson, solids, liquids and gases. Solids, liquids and gases, I repeat. So before going into this lesson, let us do a small warm-up activity regarding this lesson. Yes, shall we go on with the small warm-up activity? Yes. Students, let us perform one small warm-up activity here. So I have 3 containers. One container is of solid one container is of liquid one, and the other is of gaseous one. So I have a small wooden block. So in which container I need to place this now? Please tell me. In which container I need to place this? Unmute.
It is solid.
Yes, it is. I need to place this in solid container. Yes. So I could write here as wooden block. Okay. So blow some air onto your palm. Can you feel the air on your palm, children? Can you feel the air on your palm? Please unmute, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. We can feel.
So where can we place that?
We can place on the gas.
Yes. So we can place it in gas container. So I have a small beaker which contains some water. I have a small beaker which contains some water. Okay. So where I need to place this water? In which container? Please tell me. In which container I need to place this?
Liquid, ma'am.
Liquid. Thank you. So water should be placed in liquid container. So by this, please go on mute, ma'am. So by this, what we got to know? Things that are present around us will be like a solid one, and maybe like a liquid one, and also maybe like a gaseous one. Okay, so these are all the different kinds of things that are present around us. Yes, so by this warm-up activity we got to know that there are different kinds of things. Not only solids are not present around us, only liquids are not present, only solids are not present, and only gases are not present. So we can observe that all 3 types of things are present in our surroundings. Alright children, did you understand the warm-up activity? Yes. So students, let us understand we are studying regarding the lesson solids, liquids and gases. So before going deeper into the subject, let us find the definition of one word. So let us learn something. So before going to that, let's just look around yourself, children. Look around yourself. Yes. Okay. So when you are looking around yourself, you might have been observed different kinds of things around you. Like table, chair, water bottle, like laptop, keyboard, mouse, books, stationery, scale, pencil, eraser, sharpener, everything are present around you. Yes, these are the things that you observe in your surroundings. Okay, so can I dump all these together under one name? Yes, whether it may be a living thing or whether it may be a non-living thing. We are not concerned about all those. Can we just do that? Can we put them all under one name? Yes, we can. So, what is that? It is matter. So, matter is something that is present around us. Everything that is present around us is called as matter. Everything present around us is called as matter. Okay, so whether it may be a living thing, non-living thing, movable, immovable, it doesn't matter. It doesn't consider. Okay, so everything which which is present, whether it may be a solid one, liquid one, gaseous one, we are not considered about that. So whatever which is present around us, whether we can see, whether we cannot see, yes, we can feel some air, but can we see the air? No, right? We can't see the air. Yes, so even that is also considered as matter. It is also present around us. Yes, even that is also considered as matter. Okay, so now what is matter? Matter is something that present around us. Yes, now did you understand the definition of matter? I mean, like common, how? Did you understand what is matter? Yes. Students, let's discuss still more deeper what is a matter. So I have a pen in my hand. If you have besides you, you can take it also. I have a pen in my hand. So I am taking that pen and keeping on my palm. And keeping on my palm. Yes. So is this pen occupying some space on my palm? Is this pen occupying some space on my palm? Yes. So even you are placing your pen on your palm, right? So can you feel the weight of the palm? Can you feel the weight of the pen? Yes, we can feel the weight of the pen, right? Yes. So even this pen is also present besides me. This pen is also present besides me, right? So this pen is also called as matter. So matter is everything that is present around us and also which is taking some space and also has some weight. Okay, so now can we define matter, children? Can we define matter? Can we give a proper definition of the matter? Matter is something that occupies space, and has weight. Matter is something which occupies some space and has some weight. Okay, so this is what called as matter. Let's do some small activity, children. Okay, so I am taking this beaker which is half filled, I mean 3/4 filled with water. I am just still taking this and filling this with water. Can I fill more water to this, children? Can I fill more water? No, right? Even if I try to fill more water also, it will fall down. It will fall down, it will spill out. So now this is a liquid one. This is the liquid. Even liquids also take some space in the container. Even it also has some weight. Okay, so imagine there is a balloon in your hands. There is a balloon in your hands. Just blow some air into that balloon. So what happens? The balloon bulges in its size. Yes or no? The balloon bulges in its size. So the air that you have blown from your mouth, it has taken the space of the balloon. And also it also has some weight, children. Okay, so by this what we got to know? We got to know that matter may be anything. It may be a solid, it may be a liquid, or it may be a gas. It will take some space and also it will have some weight. Yes, so this is what the definition of matter. Okay, so now let us see how many types of matter are there. How many types of matter? Students, there are matter exists in 3 states. Matter exists in 3 states. Solid, liquid and gas. Solid, liquid and gas. So, solids, liquids, water. Okay, and gas which is filled with air in the balloon. So in that way, matter will be in 3 different states. So now let us see a small data class its content. Okay, so I'll just share the screen. I'll just share the screen and show you a video regarding this matter. And 3 states of matter.
solids, liquids, and gases. All things around us are solids, liquids, or gases. Objects such as chair, table, book, and pencil are solids. Solids have a fixed shape. Milk, water, and oil are liquids. Liquids do not have a fixed shape. When we pour liquids into containers of different shapes, they take the shape of the container. Gas is an invisible matter. Air is a mixture of gases. Oxygen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen, hydrogen are all gases. Like liquids, gases also take the shape of the container. Water can be in all the three forms. Water that we drink is a liquid. When we freeze water, it becomes ice, which is a solid. When we boil water, it will convert to water vapor, which is a gas. Summary: solids have a fixed shape. Liquids have no fixed shape. They can flow easily. Gases have no fixed shape. Water can be in solid, liquid, and gaseous forms.
So now from the video we got to know that there are three different forms of matter like solids, liquids, and gases. So now let us see what is matter composed of. So now matter is made up of smaller particles called as molecules, and those molecules are in turn made up of atoms. So see children, I have a wooden block here. So this wooden block is made up of wooden molecules, and those, for example, this is the wooden block. Okay, so and the wooden block what I have is made up of wooden molecules which are tightly packed to each other. There is no space between them. They are like best friends, children. So how we will be like a best friends? Best friends will be very close together, right? So like that in solids. In solids, the molecules are arranged in such a way that they are tightly packed to each other. So and in turn, these molecules, for example, this is one wooden molecule I have taken, and these molecules are in turn made up of still finer particles called as atoms. Okay, so like this, matter is made up of molecules, small particles called as molecules, and in turn molecules are in turn made up of still more finer particles called as atoms. They are called as atoms. So in that way, atoms will form molecules, and molecules combine together to form matter. Okay, so when we go, yes. So now, through Tata Class H content, let us see the arrangement of these molecules in different states of matter. So now see children, so matter is anything that occupies some space and also has some weight. So here when we come to solids, solids have definite shape and volume with closely packed particles. See, this pencil is there, which is a solid substance, and in this pencil, this pencil is made up of wood. So these wooden molecules are arranged in such a way that there is no space in between them. They are completely attached together. They are like best friends, children. They are like best friends. Okay. So these, as the molecules are tightly packed with each other, they are having some definite shape, because the molecules do not move each other, because they do not have some space in between them. If there is a space, they can move. Yes or no? So even for example, see children, if we are sitting very closely together, can we move here and there? No, we can't move. So when we are sitting very far away, yes, we can move here and there. Yes or no children? So in the same way, here also the molecules which are there, here, they are arranged in such a way that they are very tightly packed with each other. Okay, so they do not have any space in between them. That's the reason they do have some definite shape. So now when we come to liquids, liquids have definite volume but no definite shape. See how the molecules are arranged in liquids. There exists some space in between them, right? They do have some space in between them. So that's the reason liquids do not have any specific shape. Liquids do not have any definite shape. They'll take the shape of this container. Yes. Now they are taking the shape of this container. When I pour the same water into this beaker, they'll take the shape of this container. So like that, liquids do not have a proper definite shape. Okay. So now let us go with gases. So example is compressed natural gas, CNG. So see how the molecules are arranged. Here the molecules are arranged in such a way that there are few friends who will be feeling shy to talk to others, so like that they are. So molecules do exist some space. There is more space in between them. That's the reason they can flow. And also they do not have a particular shape to that. They do not have a particular shape to those gaseous molecules. Okay, so in that way, in solids, liquids and gases, the molecules are arranged. So now let us perform a small interactive session in this properties of liquids, solids and gases. So now children, please unmute once. Where I could place this glass of juice? Students, please unmute.
Ma'am, liquid, ma'am.
Liquid. I need to place this in liquid. Okay, tell me this, ma'am. Bundle of papers.
And solid, ma'am.
Solid. Okay. Please go unmute, ma'am. Next student, please unmute.
Yes, ma'am.
Where can I place this milk, ma'am?
Liquid, ma'am.
Liquid. Okay. Where can I place this cylinder?
Gas, ma'am.
Gas. Yes, please go unmute. Next student, please unmute. Where can I place this one?
In gases.
In gases. Where can I place this book?
In solids.
In solid. Okay, go on mute, ma. Shall I submit this, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Excellent.
Very good, very good. Excellent, children. Excellent. So, shall we perform one more activity regarding this? Okay. Alright. So, now, children, we have a small match the following in this column. We need to match column A with column B. Please, please unmute, ma. What is this? Where I need to match this?
I have to keep to last one.
Column A to third, where column B, third one.
B, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Excellent.
Column B.
Very good, very good. Next. Unmute, ma.
Ma'am, we have to keep in column B, A, ma'am. First one.
Second,
First one.
first.
Excellent.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good, very good. Excellent, children, excellent. Please go unmute, ma. Unmute, ma.
Motor in bay B second one.
Excellent.
Very good, children. Excellent, very good. Well done. So, thank you, children. So, and one more point I just wanted to convey you, children. There are very good performed well in this session. And one more thing I just wanted to convey, children. There are few solids. There are few solids like duster. Yes. So before, what is the shape of this duster, ma? What is the shape of this duster? Solid. Yes. So when I apply some pressure, is the shape of this changing? Yes. Shape. And when I release the pressure, the shape of this substance is regaining its own structure. Yes. So by this, what we can say? We can say that there are few solids under pressure. Under pressure, they can change the shape. They can change the shape. After when we release the pressure, they'll regain their own shape. So there are few solids. Like examples, you can take it as like duster, eraser, stress ball, long eraser, stress ball. Okay, so we can take few examples. When we apply some pressure, they'll change the shape. But when we release the pressure, they'll regain their own structure. Okay, but physically when we see, without applying any pressure, they do have a definite shape and they are considered as solids. Okay, so not every, molecules, matter is made up of molecules, but not all molecules are same. Different substances have different kinds of molecules that you will be learning in your higher grades. Okay, children, so hope you have understood today's session. Okay. Okay. So once again, let's recapitulate everything. So everything that is present around us is called as matter. So matter is something which has some space and also occupies some space and also has some weight to that. Yes, and matter exists in three states. Matter exists in three states: solids, liquids and gases. Okay, solids have definite shape because molecules are arranged tightly packed with each other. They do not have any shape. They do not exist any space in between them. And second state of matter is liquid. So liquids are the one which do not have any shape but have fixed volume they have. Because the molecules in liquids do have some gap in between them. That's why they can flow. They can change the shape of, they can take the shape of the container. And the third state of matter is gaseous one. So in this gaseous state, the molecules are arranged in such a way that they are very free. Okay, so much distance exists between them and they can easily flow. They can easily flow and they do not. Water vapor is formed when water is cold. Ice is formed when water is heated. Water vapor turns to water when it comes in contact with cold surface. Chocolate ice cream is formed when chocolate milk is heated. What is the answer? Tell me, children.
And it's C, ma'am. Water vapor turns to water. It comes in a contact with cold surface.
Shall I submit, ma? Very good, very good. Thank you. Next question. Which of these substances are in liquid state? Strawberry, milk, ice cream, and gas. Smoke.
B, ma'am.
B.
Juice.
Okay. Very good, ma. Excellent. Next question. If I take out some ice from the freezer and keep it outside for an hour, what will it become? It will evaporate, or it will be solid only, it will be in gaseous, or it will be in water. Tell me the answer. Unmute, ma.
Yes, ma'am.
If I take out some ice from the freezer and keep it outside for an hour, what it will become?
Ma'am, A1.
Yes, it will become water. Next question. Which of these is a property of matter shown in the picture? It occupies a definite space. The tiny particles in it are closely packed. It has a fixed shape and size. It has a fixed shape and size. It has a fixed shape and size, and it can easily spread from one place to the other. What is the answer, ma?
D, ma'am.
Okay, it can easily spread from one place to the other. Very good, very good. Which of these shows change from liquid to solid state? Liquid to solid state. Water evaporating. Okay, syringe, ice and perfume. Liquid to solid. Please unmute, ma.
Yes, ma'am. C, ma'am.
C.
Ma'am, it's C, ma'am.
Okay, it is C. Thank you. Shall I submit, ma? Yes. Very good, children. Okay, so by this we have completed the quiz also. Let us end up the session for today. Okay, so remaining session will continue in the tomorrow's class. So what are we going to learn tomorrow is like changing of state of matter. Hope everybody have understood today's topic, like matter. What is matter made up of? It is made up of molecules. Molecules in turn are made up of atoms. So molecular arrangement in solids is very tightly packed. In liquids it is loosely packed. In gases it is very loosely packed. Because of that only solids have definite shape, liquids do not have any shape, and even gases also do not have any particular shape. Okay, so based upon the molecular arrangement, the solids, liquids and gases are different. Okay, so hope everybody have understood this today's topic. Alright, so let's end up the session for today, ma. Bye. Thank you.